Oh God, he's making another cake. I just don't understand why. What's up, everybody? I'm Kelsey, and today I'm going to leave my Sims overnight with 6 infants. I feel like we've all been there. We're playing our Sims, having a great time with our family, when out of nowhere, we needed to go get a glass of water or use the restroom. We get up, completely forgetting to pause the game, and by the time we come back, anarchy has happened. I honestly feel like Sims just can't take care of themselves, but can they take care of infants? I have actually not left my Sims unpaused with infants, but my expectation for their success rate is pretty low. I just don't think my Sims could take care of infants on their own. Will all the babies be able to age up, or will these babies get taken away? That's what we're gonna figure out today on the video. Before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, or if you're not new here but not subscribed, make sure to double hit that subscribe button. But don't like unsubscribe, just subscribe and then just stay subscribed. Because my goal is to hit 900,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I think we can make it happen, so if you wanna help my dream come true and be reminded weekly of my awesome new uploads, hit that button and join the Danger Fam. It'd be awesome to have you. All right, let's hop into the game. Okay, so here is where we begin our tale. If you are a regular viewer on the channel, you may recognize this build as the not so berry mint generation house. You can find this house in my gallery if you're interested in it, but we have made some adjustments. The original parents' room is now an infant room. The children's room is now the master bedroom for a vampire and 2 Sims. And there happens to be no doors in this household because we just don't need the characters leaving the house, okay? Don't be ridiculous. Let's introduce you to my cast of characters. So this is Kelsey Impicciche, my Sim self. I put her in the last overnight experience and then plucked her from that one straight into this one. So if she has any skills starting out, parenting, gardening, etc., that is why. Her partner in crime for this is Vladdy Daddy. We've downloaded him from the gallery so he doesn't have anything new. I debated leaving me alone in the house, but I did think that a vampire might just spice up a little the gameplay. And then accidentally, while I was putting this build together, Nox Greenberg just walked into my house uninvited while I was closing up all the doors. And I honestly don't feel like kicking him out because it is very funny that we just have trapped this random man that isn't in our household in the house. So I'm gonna leave him. Let's introduce you to the bebes. Kelsey is technically the mother of all of the children except for one, which is Vlad's child. We have Bobby infant, he is Sunny. We have Bobbert, who is a cautious infant. We have Bobby with an I, who is intense. We have Bobetta, who is sensitive, and she's over here already playing on the mat. And then we have Bobette over here. She is the wiggly infant, and she is sitting in front of Bobula, who is, of course, Vladdy Daddy's son and is the calm infant. Those are all our infants, and this is our household. So I'm going to unpause, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, I've left these Sims overnight, but some things kind of went down. Now, in the past, when I've left my Sims overnight, I can use this pop-up blocker cheat, but I think since the updates of growing together, the pop-up blocker just doesn't block certain pop-ups. It is part of the game. It's not like an outward blocker that I use that was a mod. Like, this blocker is normally just a cheat that I put in the same place I put every other cheat. But unfortunately, whenever a Sim aged up, got a new trait, or a Sim had a new relationship, a pop-up would pop up and it would just pause my game and stay there. I did try to combat this issue by not letting my Sims age up. So by the time that like 3rd person aged up, I just tried to remove aging from my game to see if maybe that helped the process, but there still obviously were pop-ups with like personality changes and the Sims developing new friendships and other pop-ups, honestly. So unfortunately did not actually help that much. So if you're wondering why some of the infants are toddlers and some of them are not, that is why. So I did leave my game on for over 7 hours, but a girl had to sleep at some point and the game just wasn't gonna stay unpaused without me. So unfortunately I had to cut it short. However, 7 hours technically could be overnight. You just might not have that much sleep. So let's go check out what did occur. So welcome back to the household. We've got Kelsey Impicciche here looking pretty okay. She's actually not too bad. Her needs are like half great, half not so great. Oh, she's become a junk food fiend. I don't think that was something she was before. She also thinks the babies are smelly. And oh my gosh, she is a technophobe with a geek trait. She's confused and irritated. Despite being a technophobe, she has the desire to play some video games. What? What happened to you? She needs amusement. Okay, so there's not a lot of fun things to do for her. And geek apathy from technophobe lifestyle with geek traits. Kelsey's been surrounding herself with too much technology lately, but as a geek, it's kind of hard to avoid. Oh, well, what is this? Who hurt you, Kelsey? Oh my gosh, I'm getting myself confused with my own character. Classic. I like to first go through character by character and see like what clues we can find from just what happened to them. And then we'll go through our notification wall and check out other interesting occurrences. We also luckily have some beautiful clips brought to you by our Twitch audience who watched all of this happen live on my Twitch channel. If you're interested in joining in on the fun in the future, make sure to follow me at twitch.tv/KelseyDangerous. But okay, so Kelsey had a bladder failure and suffered a great embarrassment at Mint 2.0. That's the house that we're in. And I had an energy failure as well. We celebrated a birthday and then we're level 5 on parenting, level 2 on gardening. I don't know where she got that from. Cooking and gaming. How are her relationships with all of these characters? Oh my god. What? She despises Vlad? Oh my gosh. Things have gone awry with this relationship. Can it be salvaged? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, she despises Vlad. Honestly, same. But she has a good relationship with all of the babies except for Bobula, who is Vlad's son. So apparently she hasn't been really helping that much with Bobula. And she has almost no relationship with Nox. Interesting. Let's move on to Vlad. Vlad is looking uncomfortable. He has irresistible thirst. Oh my gosh, that's pretty bad. It looks like he hasn't really been feeding, which is interesting, but he had a very successful holiday. Okay, happy for you. And he discovered himself. He has leveled up his charisma and his parenting skills. Interesting. Oh my god. He has a terrible relationship with literally everyone in the house, including his own son, Bobula. Oh no, but Nox and him are really bad. Oh my god, they despise each other. Wow. And him and Kelsey also despise each other. That's pretty bad, buddy. He made a self-discovery. He discovered his new trait was neat. That's pretty good. I suppose that's like a really good randomized event to happen. And that's it. That's all of his life updates. So let's see about Bobette. She is now a toddler. Bobette has learned movement. She was an unhappy infant. Oh no. And she learned to climb stairs and how to walk. Okay, cute. Love that. Oh my god, all her needs are pretty terrible. That's not great. Bobetta also managed to age up. Her needs are not very good either. And she seems to like Kelsey the most, along with her siblings, and hates Vlad. About accurate. Bobbert likes everyone but Vlad, and his needs are okay. Do we have any good relationships with Nox? They don't even know Nox? Bobula is the only one that vaguely knows Nox whatsoever. That is a shocker. So we had 3 age ups and 1 infant still who has decent needs. And we have, of course, Bobula, who gets along okay with everyone, but doesn't really get along with his dad. Oh, he slept through the night. He peed on a caregiver. He had a bath. He got a diaper blowout. He only has a couple fine motor skills. He said his first word, learned to blow a raspberry, learned to babble, learned to laugh. Bob, the infant. What else do you have? Okay, similar stuff. He learned peekaboo. That's very cute. But yeah, also peed on caregiver, had a first bath and a first diaper blowout. This is interesting. But I suppose we must address the elephant in the room. We started out with 1 more child than is here. So actually only 1 infant was taken away from the household, it seems. Okay, overall, the house looks pretty clean. I'm gonna assume that this is because Vlad has the neat trait now. And it also looks like someone was maybe baking a cake. There's a lot of water on the floor, but no broken objects. It looks like in general, everything has been kept up fairly nicely. I'm actually genuinely surprised at how well this went. But we do have a lot of notifications. Let's check on what went down while we've been away. Obviously, we can't get to the very first notifications because there just were too many. So we're gonna have to start where we start. Okay, so Bobby. Okay, Bobby is the one that got taken away. So Bobby is right here. Bobby loves wake up time. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. Didn't there used to be a TV? I feel like there used to be a TV set right here. Anyway, New Year's Eve was over and Vlad had an okay one and Kelsey's was successful. Go off, Kelsey. I'm proud of you. She got to do anything she wanted to do. Bobby learned to coo and is an intense. Bobette has a quirk of loving to be held. Vlad reached parenting level 1. Good job, Vlad. Oh, okay. So it says Bob is very hungry. Be sure to feed him before he gets taken away. Bobette was very hungry. And Bobby, all 3 of them were threatened to be taken away, but not all of them were. Oh my God, Knox is making another cake. Are you kidding me? How many cakes did this man make? Bobbert peed on his caregiver for the first time. The icon, the trendsetter over here. Bobetta is sensitive. And Bobbert became a free air tinkler. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna go get a nice meal of cake. Wow, no wonder I decided to become a junk food lover. That was the only food available. And went into the bathroom with the cake to eat alone and have a conversation with Knox. She had to get away from all of the babies who are mostly sleeping. And Vlad, honestly, who she probably despised at this point. Okay, Bobby is still here. Bobula had his first blowout, and so did Bob. They had matching blowouts at this point. Okay, Bobula is very hungry. Be sure to feed him before he gets taken away. So that's our 4th child threatened to be taken away, but he still survived it somehow. And apparently one of my Sims stayed awake for 24 Sim hours, so someone didn't sleep all night. Luckily, that wasn't me. Okay, Knox looks like he's gonna go off to bed, but changed his mind to go to the kitchen. Maybe he's hungry. Oh, he's mad. He's slamming the door and he's making another cake. There's like literal cake on the counter. Why is he making so many cakes? What is this guy's deal? Kelsey, meanwhile, changing diapers, being an actual helpful human being. Well, Sim, but still. And Vlad reached parenting level 2. I haven't even seen a single thing of Kelsey leveling up in her parenting. Bobula, once again, very hungry, could be taken away. And then he peed on his caregiver. Obviously, he was like, give me food! You know, maybe it was a just righteous outrage. Aw, Vlad's gonna take care of his son. He's changing his son's diaper. A little moment of support here. Oh, and right in the face, Bobula peeing on Dad. And then I have not seen Bobby again mentioned. I'm wondering if he did get taken away during that point. Bobbert and Bobetta were threatened to be taken away, and Bobbert had his first blowout, and then they had some bills to pay, which they paid. Bob was very hungry, but learned to self-soothe after that. So good on you, Bob. All right, this one's got Vlad. Oh, he's cleaning up. That's nice. Just cleaning up around the infant. Looking like she's actually like using a Swiffer to clean the infant. And then just walks away. And we have 2 white cakes. What's up with all the cakes? Oh, here it is. No, due to neglect, Bobby is being whisked away to safely. Maybe you should consider a goldfish before jumping into parenthood again. Burn. All right, all of the children are sting. Kelsey's right there in the room. And oh, Bobby magically disappears. He's like, goodbye. The spell has been broken. I'm off to a better place. Wait, and Kelsey doesn't even look over. She's just stressed about the TV. And meanwhile, right after, Bobbert's like, what about me? I'm also going to die. Oh my God, and then Vlad and Kelsey learned to despise each other. I wonder what happened. It seemed like they despised each other before Knox was involved. Oh, Knox looks very upset. He does seem pretty distraught that he is locked in this house with his family. Oh, he's cuddling a trash bag. Well, Kelsey cheers for Bob, who unlocked his first word. Good job, Bob. Oh my God, and then Kelsey reached parenting level 4, which gives me the impression that Kelsey was the one that was primarily caregiving with all these children. It does make sense because they were technically her kids, but it is kind of frustrating. Oh, their power got shut off. This was around the time that I ended up coming back, so I paid their bills while I was back. Oh, Vlad's picking up an infant. It looks like he's picking up his own infant. I just passed out. There's stinky diapers everywhere and trash, and there's a cake. Whoa. He just like threw the infant on the ground and then picked it up with magic and spun it around. I am passed on the ground filthy, and he ignores every other child in that room. Classic. Bobetta was very hungry. They unlocked some milestones. Clearly no one was helping them. Bob was very hungry. Mostly it's just the Sims being almost starving, and then somebody in the nick of time makes sure to save them. Vlad coming up in the rear, reaching parenting level 3. Oh, and then acquiring the cooking skill. Vlad doesn't eat human food from what I know, so I don't know why he was cooking. Infants also don't eat human food, and at this point none of them had aged up, so maybe he was just bonding or something. I'm not quite sure. Ooh, Vlad is looking very uncomfortable and hungry, and Knox is complaining about how smelly the kids are. Vlad's walking right over to Knox. He's very thirsty, but oh! He smelled Knox and just walked away. he was like, oh, gross. That's really funny. Oh, and then Vlad and Nox despised each other. I'm wondering if Vlad tried to feed off of both of them and then they fought him about it. I'm not quite sure. Okay, Nox is asleep and Vlad, as usual, is angry and screaming. We do still have the TV right now. Oh, and Vlad's watching to the TV and woke up Nox, which made him really mad. And now they despise each other. He's like, that is literally the last straw. You know I was sleeping on this couch. Bob is very hungry. Bobula and Bobette. It's pretty much the majority is people trying to be taken away. And then it's everyone's birthday. But obviously only 3 of them got aged up. So honestly, like having 3 adult Sims in one household, one of which doesn't belong there, one of which is a vampire, and one of them which is a girl just doing her best, okay? And somehow they managed on their own to keep all the children alive but one. I think that's pretty good success rate, honestly. I'm flipping impressed. Okay, so yes, they did used to have a TV. I was right. And then it just disappeared? What did he do to it? He recycled the TV? Nox! Oh my God, how are we supposed to entertain ourselves now? So selfish of you. Not Bobette. She's so hungry. She's gonna be taken away again. Oh, poor Bobette. I think this is even after. And Vlad and Bobbert now despise each other. What beef happened between Bobbert and Vlad? Oh, I wish I could have been a fly on that wall and find out why Bobbert and Vlad got into such fisticuffs. It's crazy. I've never seen like an infant or a toddler despise an adult before. I'm cooking, having a good time. And oh no, she's passing out again. She's gone. Why be there when you could be gone? Kelsey was going through it. Oh my gosh, and poor Bobbert had his first bath. At this point, they'd almost starved so many times, and this is when he got his first bath after he had been through the entirety of infanthood. That is devastating. Oh, look. Okay, Kelsey's doing her best. She's got a couple toddlers right now. Oh my God. She passed out with an infant still in her arms, so she didn't fall on the floor. I've never seen that in The Sims before. That is wild. Meanwhile, Vlad's not even helping. Dude's chilling, both of them. And why does Nox look heartbroken? They're just gonna leave her over there alone? Oh, she got back up. Okay, good on you, Kelsey. Okay, at this point, it looks like they did all age up. Bobette acquired her movement skill, and so did Bobetta. So it looks like they had started to become toddlers around this point, and Bobbert just learned he was destructive. I'm wondering if he's acting out because he does not like one of the caregivers, aka Vlad. When Bob learned to blow a kiss. I didn't even know babies could do that in The Sims. A gift of love, Bob learned to blow a kiss, the sweetest display of healthy emotional development. Oh, good job, Bob. Bobbert and Bobette learned the thinking skill and the communication skill and the imagination skill. They're learning all kinds of skills together. Oh, okay, Vlad put down a toddler and then just yells at her. Okay, you know what? He does seem like he's thirsty. Did he even feed from anyone the whole game? And then we learned that Bobetta was aggressive. It becomes clear that Bobetta is a bit more aggressive than other toddlers. They like to roughhouse and are quick to hit, bite, or kick Sims, so long as they aren't good friends. Bobetta is good friends with everyone but Vlad, so I have a feeling that Vlad was the one that was taking the most biting, hitting, and kicking. Kelsey reached level 5 of the parenting skill. Good job, Kelsey. This is literally a different time that this man is making cake. The fridge is broken and he's still making cake. And look on the table, there's more things to make cake. Oh, wow, and then he gave up on the cake. And Bobetta seems to be the first infant who looks like she will be taken away. I feel like they probably struggled with feeding the toddlers, given that toddlers don't always tend to ask for food quite the same way as infants. So intriguing. And Kelsey's love day was awful. Well, honestly, Kelsey, I don't blame you. You were stuck in a house with Vlad and Nox, but Bob learned peekaboo, which is very cute. And then Bobette almost got taken away. Ups and downs here. Look at Kelsey being such a good caregiver and feeding her baby while Vlad just yells near a baby. And Nox is just reading a book. Like, ridiculous. Kelsey and Bob ended up becoming good friends, which makes me think that maybe Kelsey came in for Bob's rescue, made sure he was okay right before he almost got taken away. And Bobette and Vlad ended up despising each other. The fact that Vlad is despised by Bobbert and Bobette and almost Bobetta, Nox and Kelsey is honestly just sad. Like, look at this man. I feel bad for him. Everyone hates you, bro. Oh, but then Vlad discovered that he liked to be neat. He likes to clean up, which I think is maybe Maybe when the house started turning itself around, my guess is that it became a brand new era for everyone. Oh, you know what? It was too little too late for Bobetta because Bobetta decided she now despises Vlad too. Oh my God, there are 4 different cakes around and all the kids look in dire pain and none of the adults are really helping. This is madness. Oh God, he's making another cake. I just don't understand why. Why all the cakes? And you know what? Both Kelsey and Vlad had a successful talk like a pirate day. Apparently they took it to heart. They might not know how to feed their children on a timely schedule to avoid being threatened with child services, but man, they can talk like pirates with the best of them. And after a long period of time after Kelsey, Vlad finally reached parenting level 4, which is his current level. So he did not improve from there. Oh, and Bobula learned his first word. It took him a while to become vocal, apparently. And that's where we ended our event. Oh, you know what? I lied. Our sink and our refrigerator look like they are on the outs and broken. So I take that back. They didn't take as good of care of the house as I expected, but the rest of the bathrooms are all clean and well maintained. So I'm impressed. Wow, The Sims actually did a lot better than I was expecting them to. I was really expecting most of the kids to have been taken away, even with 2 caregivers. I did even go lenient on them and had trapped a 3rd person in there. And still, I just did not think that that many infants would survive. I'm also kind of shocked that Vlad didn't seem to have fed on anyone, but he did make a lot of enemies, which was unsurprising. What did you think? What surprised you about this experiment? And what was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments below. Also, just a little note for the Not So Berry lovers. If you're wondering where the show went, I just felt the need to switch it up a bit, try some new videos on the channel. I will feed in some Not So Berry episodes every once in a while from now on, but it might not be a regular staple for a while yet. So I hope you enjoyed these new videos, and until next time, I'll see you around the internet very soon. Bye!